61 cards in this deck, making it the biggest A20 deck I have ever had. He's red. He's also red. And he does love to lose 7 max health for a rare relic in general. One of my favorite starts, Ironclad specifically. Where's my map, though? Hello? Pretty juicy 3 elite path into Hexaghost, huh? Be a really good time to get Gurya. Or Dead Branch, or Pocket Watch, or any of the other really good stuff. You could take $100, but actually I really, really don't recommend taking a 100 gold start here. This is a very bad 100 gold start. And a good highlight of why I recommend you look at the map before you choose one of these 4 picks. Because the shop is behind the Burning Elite, so you have to kill the Burning Elite without using your money to be able to spend the money. Or you have to wait until right before Hexaghost, which is more viable. You could do that. Would starting with a swap into Courier and Gold Coin be a benefit or a challenge? I think that'd definitely be a benefit. Even if you have to skip most of the fighting in Act 1, I think that's generally a benefit. Anyway, give me the rare relic. It's probably an old coin again. No, it's one of the best rare relics to get at the start of the game, actually. The Prayer Wheel, which means we get double card rewards. And that's real spicy-like. Maybe I'm going to kill the Burning Elite. In fact, that seems very likely now. Is if we get 10 card rewards, we can build a deck that can fight the Burning Elite pretty easily. Let's start here. And face down the Cultist. Can easily just trade 6 health to kill the Cultist. Since we heal 6 anyway. Guess we just Bash Strike? I guess so. 3 strikes will kill next turn. If we don't draw that, we can block some. Perfect. Arenja Kujika with the Prime sub in 2 months. Don't have a lot of advice for mobile. There are definitely some bugs that happen on mobile that don't happen on the PC version. That certainly could be part of what's going wrong there. I think I'm the only person to ever say that correctly. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm going to take Headbutt and Hemo here, by the way, giving us some really good front-loaded damage. Hemo can notably kill a louse in 1 hit. That's kind of cool. Kind of waste the heal 6 there. That's all right. Their Heavy Blade. Could have had double fire breathing. Regret or Shrug. Kind of like Shrug to go with Headbutt. I don't really want a Heavy Blade here. I'm wondering if I take one event or just go pure combats. I think I should just go pure combats. We're doing fine. Take Shrug. Think of how many perfected strikes we can find. You know, you're right. Also, what is with these jerks? Why are you guys like this? Ugh. Let's go strike, defend, defend here. Try to kill with Headbutt. Perfect. Let us butt heads. Put Bash on top. And I'm going to try to win this without playing the Hemo, since we've already gotten the smaller threat down. I always block this turn, no matter what. Go defend Shrug. Could attack again, but thankfully it doesn't. We're out of here with our health. Lately restored. Power Through is here. Double fire breathing Power Through. Come back. Anger's probably good. I will take Power Through, because it's a very good card, and we're more likely to be able to find Evolve. Which I already kind of want. Look at that. Instant relevance, letting me play Bash on turn 1 against Blue Slaver. Into headbutting it. So I can play it again. The power. Could also just take 2 and win the fight right now, which is actually only take 1. I'll do that. Okay, now we have 2 potions. We get a Reaper offered. Interesting, as our first rare. Fire breathing is back, and I'm starting to think about it. Reaper is interesting here. I mean, I guess we take it, right? Kind of a bad mishmash of cards at the moment. And I trust that this will turn into a giant pile of awesome eventually. Just keep adding stuff. It'll eventually create combos. Trust. We must trust. Oh, strike headbutt here. Fire breathing is fun if nothing else. Also true. You are truing. Let's go Hemo defend. Perfect. Back to full. Okay, Infernal Blade looking good. Disarm not bad either, although Infernal Blade's better into the Burning Elite here. Oof, duh. Impressive how bad these card rewards have been, collectively. Didn't see any source of strength, notably. I think I'm going to take Infernal Blade. Matt Damon with a Prime sub in 11 months. I need just a bit more oomph in the deck to be able to fight whatever this is. And I probably have to upgrade Hemokinesis. This goes to 18, right? 20. That's right, 20. 20 damage. That's a lot of damage. I too love Disarm, and I would love to be able to take it going into Hexaghost, but if I want to beat this Burning Elite, and therefore get to the shop... The Matt Damon, yeah, that's right. The one and only. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade Hemokinesis. I don't love doing that. Yeah, because it's max health knob, which is pretty spooky. Dander with a Prime sub and 68 months of support. Alright, thankfully we have a really good potion sets here and full health, so I expect this will be pretty fine. Could bash this turn. I would like to be able to headbutt Hemo. I think this is the time for the draw pot. Perfect. We can headbutt Hemokinesis and then bash Hemokinesis. So time for math. Do I need to Energy Potion and or do I need to Infernal Blade? Take 50 here. Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to kill. And fast. Is what we're going to do. Time for math. So we know exactly what we're going to draw next turn. We can do 8 plus 9 plus 30. This turn we deal 20 plus 9 plus 6. All that only adds up to 82, huh? And that's without the Energy Potion, right? We can do another unknown amount with the Energy Pot this turn. So it sounds like we start by playing the Infernal Blade. That's the impression I get, because we know the Energy Potion won't do much next turn. So I think we have to use this. We took it for a reason, and this is the reason, so don't fail me now, Infernal Blade. I think that's good enough. It's not bludgeon, but it is damage. So now we use the Energy Potion, right? Let's recalculate here. We're going to deal this turn 12 plus 20 plus 10 plus 9 is 51. Next turn we deal 8 plus 9 plus 30. 98. Exactly lethal. That is exactly the right amount of damage, if I calc this correctly. Cool. Well, thank you, Infernal Blade. You really justified your addition to the deck. Big time. Look at that. Beautiful. Pow. Speaking of the courier, we get it. We're just in time for this shop. That's kind of awesome, actually. Also justifying the hemokinesis upgrade, right? Like, I really showcased why the exact choices that I made were important, which was pretty cool when that happens. We get more trash cards offered, though. I don't know what to take here. I don't think I take anything. Skip. And then to the shop. We're rich-ish. I would love to buy another potion because we have another elite coming up. And maybe a power could be good. Or a membership card is here. Dark Embrace is here. It's a good day. Spot Weakness is here. Glorious. Oh, and Vajra is here. I could get a very cheap 1 strength. Only 58 gold, huh? Spicy. When do you take a second anger in Act 1? If you've got good card draw or good strength, it can be quite nice. Good against Slime Boss, too. If you're fighting Slime Boss, consider it. Do membership card and courier stack? Yes, they are multiplicative with each other. So a 50% discount and then a 20% discount ends up being an effective 60% discount together, or you're paying 40% of the price of the item. And that means any gold we find is worth 2.5 times as much, basically. Thinking about Spot Weakness Dark Embrace here. Definitely want Strength with Reaper. Definitely want card draw with having a gigantic freaking deck. Give me this. That means no no Vajra. That was a tough choice not to take, unfortunately. Potions are also good, but I think I'd rather have the Spot Weakness. So yeah, I'm going to buy those 2 cards, and then that's it. Good luck to me. Good luck to me. Hey, look at that. 52 gold. Again, this is worth 2.5 times as much, so this is as impactful as finding 125 gold. That's a ton. That's a ton of money to get randomly from a shop. Oh, and thank you for reminding me, Zastrix. Yes, I do owe everyone a dad joke courtesy of Jasper Larvitar. Yeah, it's like 2 relics in 1 chest. I will take the strawberry because max health is good with Reaper. And just in general, I'm an Act 1 strawberry sometimes taker. It's like kind of a coin flip whether it's better than Blue Key. But if you need health now, it's always good. If you've got a dad joke, Roderick, you're more than welcome to share. Yeah. Might inspire me. You saw a marble head poking out of the sand and dug, hoping to find arms and legs. Alas, it was a bust. I like that. How do you prepare differently for Act 4 on A20? Seem to consistently beat the bosses, but you get stomped in Act 4. Part of it is hunting those elites kind of wherever you can. Making sure that you're not avoiding elites in Act 2 and Act 3. Continuing to get relics and accumulating money and power and potions. Even when it seems like you're already in a dominant position. Another thing is preserving your potions through the boss gauntlet. When I first started tackling A20, it seemed like I always had to use my potions to survive the bosses. But the more I have played, the more I've come to find that I'm often now trying to keep my potions intact so that I have potions going into Act 4. Ever tried Gloomhaven? Yes, we played a decent bit of Gloomhaven, the digital adaptation, on stream, as well as a little bit of Frosthaven when that came to early access. And I think they're pretty cool. I think they're definitely better as a co-op game for multiple people. Multiple people who are pretty tactics crunchy and like complicated game systems. So I think it is actually a relatively narrow audience that Gloomhaven tries to capture, because it is for a very specific kind of gamer. But I think it does a good job. It's a very high complexity game. But if you're into something that's very crunchy, very challenging, and very complex, then it's a good pickup. And yes, I did see that Zeknar hit 25 on Defect, so the new record streak for Defect continues to extend. 25 wins in a row on Defect is mental, but Zeknar in general is ridiculous. One Pun Man also tied the Watcher record. 52, I think, yesterday as well. So the Watcher record seems to be about to change hands finally, after all these years. I headbutt that spot weakness. Yeah, I do. And then just block for 5. I could block for 10 and get 2 wounds, but I don't want to. How do I feel about games that are really math heavy? Generally, I like them. They have to use the math properly, though. Having math for no reason doesn't make a game fun. But it can. Do I bring you down to 3? I get less health from Reaper if I do that. Currently, Reaper will heal 30. That's already too much. Yeah, let's just do this. Reaper. Can't Dark Embrace, sadly. That's alright. And then I can heal 5 or do damage. Looks like I want a block 5, rather. It looks like I want to block because I'm already guaranteed to kill this thing next turn. Anyway, that was a lot of health back from Reaper. That was great. Rock kick, huh? Okay, with 6 strength, that was no problem. We get Bag of Freaking Preparation. Which is great. And I'm kind of eyeing Ghostly Armor because of Dark Embrace, but maybe I'll just pass. Cruel Fighto, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. And 5 months, the half metric year already. Bag of Prep is definitely a favorite. For sure. Always happy to have that. What do you call an angry Russian elite? A Kremlin knob. Definitely too early to upgrade Dark Embrace. I think I'm going this way. We actually could go to another shop here, thanks to Courier membership card. But I think it's better to wait and get like $400 into the next shop. Which would be the purchasing power of $1,000. Infernal Blade upgrade looks really good. Let's do that. Might also upgrade Dark Embrace. We fight Nob again. This time it's personal. I don't think Dark Embrace is worth playing. I'd rather do something like Strike Reaper here. Not the greatest turn one, but that's all right. We've seen how much damage this deck can do in 2 turns, and this is a really good draw here, right? As long as we get the Hemo, we kill, it looks like. Searing Blow, the power. You have to play 2 skills, which is a bit spooky, but even if we brick our draw next turn, we do not die. We did break our draw here. But I can block with Power Through. And I guess also with Defend. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't make a difference, but it's fine. Take 22 here. Still have tons of health. We get a boat thingy. Excellent. I love stacking turn 1. It's a shame we saw Lantern in the shop, so I know I'm not getting that. But we get Feed. Feed is, rumors say, pretty good. Definitely going to take that. Might even upgrade that. Although I need to make sure I beat Hexaghost, right? So I'm thinking we upgrade Spot Weakness and Dark Embrace here. Start with Spot Weakness. Something to eat Donu with. Oh my. What about these two? Ow. Ow. Let's get this one lower on health. 20. 20 cleanly dies to Hemo. But Feed won't, though, unless I Spot Weakness. So maybe I want to do a little bit more damage. That's a good reason to play Reaper here. I can either double defend, block 10, or play Reaper, heal 8, and deal a little bit of damage to them both. I won't really have a better chance to play the Reaper in this fight, so I'm just going to do it now. Yeah, good job, Anchor. Yeah, and this is exactly what I wanted, right? I wanted it to die to 1 attack plus Feed. Very important here. And I can play the Carnage on this guy. Great. Dick. Okay, so we actually really skillfully navigate this fight. Comparatively little damage, considering how tough those pair are. And we got to eat one of them. And now I can take a True Grit with my Dark Embrace, and better yet, I can take a freaking Shockwave. How's it going, Yo-Yo Swaggies? How long does it take to reach and beat A20 on Silent? If you're starting as a new player into the game, seems pretty typical from what I've seen that about 50 to 100 hours of gameplay to get to A20 in one way, shape, or form. Results may vary by player, but you know, a minimum of 20 runs. Runs are generally 1 to 2 hours, so like even on the lowest, if you win all 20 of your runs, is probably about 40 hours. But yeah, I think pretty average is close to 100. Game is hard. Game is definitely hard. Dr. Noodles MD with 57 months of support. Simply win every run. Shockwave upgrade looks real good here. I'm going to do that. I was thinking about upgrading Dark Embrace, but now that we have Shockwave, I want to make sure we can trounce the ghost properly. Oh, perfect. And we get a really good opening hand. What's good about it, you ask? Spot Weakness plus Headbutt. I can do this. Let's say that enemy does not intend to attack, but then give my Strength buff a guaranteed activation next turn, which sets us up really well to crush this fight. Very important. Might need to play Power Through to preserve some health. I'm not going to be happy about those wounds, though. I think I'm just going to tank the damage. Really don't want those wounds. I don't have Evolve. We do have is Shockwave and Reaper. Oof. Infernal Blade was bad, though. Now I'm concerned. Yeah, now I'm worried. Yeah, no potions. What happened? Where are my potions at? Okay, we did whiff the second spot weakness. That's a little sad. I think I need to headbutt the spot weakness. I think so. Do always get attack next turn. Great. Is that going to be enough damage next turn? I certainly hope so. I think... Yeah, strikes 21. Yeah, we just kill next turn. And then if I don't play feed, there's a small chance we can redraw the feed. Okay, good. Pretty close fight, though, thanks to the awkward draw order. Not happy about that. As you can see, we're moments away from death here. If we don't kill with this strike, then we just lose on the spot. But we don't lose on the spot. We win on the spot. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. We get to go to the next act. We even get a crappy potion. Plus, perhaps more importantly, an Offering, which is an amazing card here, because it makes the deck feel smaller. This deck is in dire need of feeling smaller. In Vector, with the 15 months, 15 is not a prime number. It is an odd number. What an odd thing to say. Ooh, these choices are fun. Hard to go wrong with Pandora's Box. Yeah, really hard to go wrong with Pandora's Box. This is a very good Pandora's Box. Probably. I mean, it could be terrible, but you don't know until you open it. Very likely to be a good Pandora's Box. Calling Bell and Fusion Hammer are fun in their own right. I think Fusion Hammer is quite good here because the deck is going to be too huge to care about individual upgrades that much. And the 1 energy per turn is quite nice. We can also hunt for upgraded cards with the Prayer Wheel. So this is a pretty good Fusion Hammer. BBA, thanks for the Prime sub in 9 months. Yeah, deck 2 OP in Act 4 with money to care about upgrades. Right, we'll have 1,000,000 relics. We'll have 1,000,000 cards. And we'll have 1,000,000 hit points in Act 4. So who cares, indeed. Yeah, this is a very good Fusion Hammer. Probably the more consistent pick here over box, but I'm really curious about what's in the box. And there are a few upgrades that do matter. Not hugely, but like Dark Embrace is very good, True Grit is very good. Offering is kind of good as far as upgrades go. Getting rid of all the strikes is huge, right? We haven't removed a strike yet. I think I am going to gamble here. But that is quite a nice Fusion Hammer. I think it's a very solid choice. We're also not worried about losing all of our block, right? We have Anchor for block, we have Shrug, we have Power Through, we have True Grit, we have Shockwave Plus. These all help a lot as well. So no matter what we get, we can probably use it. Double Ruptures. Interesting. Seeing Red is fantastic. Limit Break is fantastic. Burning Pact is fantastic. I'm pretty happy with this, despite the Double Rupture. And the Clash is cool, too. Yeah, Double Rupture's not it. Unless I get Pain. Wait. Warp Tongs? Where are you at? Give me the Warp Tongs. Give them right here. Go to this shop? I believe. I actually like that. Three combats into the shop. Could also just go double shop, but with Courier, there's not a whole lot of reason to do that. And wait, I could fight so many elites this act. It's kind of spicy. But yeah, I'm just really happy with the Seeing Red in general. That's quite helpful. It does feel like we'd be slightly better off with Fusion Hammer at the moment. Can I just kill one of you? I think I can, right? We do Bash, Hemokinesis, Feed. That is 38 plus 15 equals 53 damage, so we can kill this guy, but not this guy. Neat. Clash, not really playable. If you Burning Pact the Rupture, you draw 2 more cards, right? And those cards are not going to be attack cards, probably. So now we can't play the Clash. Actually, it would have worked out. That's funny. What Warcry says. Okay, put Shockwave on top then. Let's go Power Through, Spot Weakness, Limit Break. Pummel the crap out of this nerd. And then show me the Reaper. Boo. Oh. Heal for 12, take 10. I guess that's net gain, right? Better than not playing it. Blood. Oh, Evolve Plus and Pummel Strike Plus. Now that's spicy. Bloodletting is here. Excellent. Okay, give me the Evolve Plus. Actually, no, they're both good with this, right? Wait. Now the Ruptures are a little bit better. True. Knave Greed with the 55 folk raid. Welcome, welcome. You're joining us for a very unusual Ironclad run. Double Rupture Clash, thanks to Pandora's Box. Plus some other stuff that works probably better than that. Welcome, everybody. Like, this is immediate draw. That's why I like it over the Evolve, potentially. It also does damage. I'm going to take Pummel here. Stinky. That's a pretty stinky hand. I guess playing Bloodletting to play Reaper is worth it objectively, right? Yeah, that's just worth it. Time for math. Yeah, Clash value is pretty excellent here. I have to do math, though. Let's see. 9 plus 13. This would do 21. Feed does 15. Yep, we just headbutt the feed. And then Warcry always draws the feed, right? We put the pummel on top. Like Clash, Anger, Feed. Delicious. Second spot weakness is probably worth it. Could also take Blood for Blood in this position. I like having another strength starter, though, given that we have Limit Break now. Give me the Fresher Potion. The Avocado. More like the avocado don't. We just eat the Fungi Beast on turn 1? I guess so, right? I should have Dex Potions. Just going to eat you. Makes us vulnerable, but I block most of it anyway. And then this is guaranteed not to be the stupid nasty attack. Also, what a hand. Oh my good lord, okay. Someone's dying, and it's not me. Holy. Holy guacamole. Also, ow. Somebody's dying, and it is me. Oh no. Terrible news. Avectus, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Boomerang Plus, huh? These are the same card reward. Game, come on. 2 out of 3 cards are the same here. Getting scammed. Pass. We're offered apparitions. I don't think I want apparitions here, but they definitely could do stuff. We lose a lot of max health, although we are able to regain it. We're intangible, then self-damage is reduced to 1. That's tempting, but I think no. Why not take Boomerang here with all the strength? It's just a matter of not needing more attack cards at the moment. Also, I don't like Boomerang very much. It's very untrustworthy. Oh, holy heck. This is a good shot. Centennial Puzzle, I think, is probably the best thing here, by far. 3 card draw once per fight when we take damage, which happens at our discretion. 15 gold Dark Embrace is quite funny. And Frozen Egg with it is even better. A second wind to go with it is also kind of nuts, right? So probably we want, like, puzzle, second wind, Dark Embrace here. Definitely puzzle. And there's Panagraph behind it. Yes, I'll take Dark Embrace. Do I want Inflame? Not really. I can still buy Master Strat, which I think is awesome. And I can buy a card remove, which is also awesome, because I would love to lose probably one of these Ruptures. Panic Button's interesting, too. Very cheap at 38 gold. Over Clash. With Second Wind, Clash at least theoretically does stuff. But yeah, overall, the shop is a big yes. Good shop. I want to remove a card, overtaking Panic Button. Story Rupture. If I want the strength from Rupture, I'll upgrade the other one. And then it's like we have 2 Ruptures, but they're 1 card now. I do think I want an upgrade. Do, right? Yeah, Bloodletting upgrade is really good. Bloodletting upgrade is very good. I would like to upgrade Bloodletting here. Let's do it. Alright, let's fight an elite, because I'm going to crush them, probably. Although we might as well get another combat first, for 2 more card rewards. Yeah, let's go this way. Probably going to go to another shop, because we'll have lots of money again. You dare. Take 1, and then draw a bunch. You dare again. It's 37. Still want to headbutt the Hemo. Actually, I can headbutt any attack. Eat is even better. Good. How does Immolate feel? Unnecessary? I don't think I want it. Ruins feed a lot of the time. Expensive, too. Skip. Alright, our first elite will be the Slavers. And with a perfectly good turn one we get to play Shockwave, Probably spot weakness too. Let me draw a bunch of cards. Sounds good to me. More energy definitely would be good here, though. Seems good. You make a reckless charge. Kind of mediocre. You draw. Eat. Okay, we need this guy to die. I probably can just eat him, right? Probably. Yeah, definitely. Excellent. Damage. Brilliant. Okay, that was a really good series of events there. Now I can heal back up with Reaper. Big time. Let's go Bloodletting, Limit Break, Reaper, heal to full? Almost to full. Kill. Wow. We trounced those guys. Tasty Flapjacks, thanks for the Prime sub. And then better yet, we get a Bottled Lightning, which is actually broken here. Also another Reaper if we want one, which I think I do. So Bottling Offering. I actually don't think we want a Bottle Offering. Yeah, I don't think we want a Bottle Offering because it's too many cards. Instead, we should bottle Bloodletting. This is more energy than the Offering. We already start with 7 cards. We're going to get 3 more, so we go to 9 cards after you discard the Bloodletting itself. You'd waste some of the draw if you play Offering first. So because we have Puzzle, I think Bloodletting is going to be the bottle here. And then we're going to find Helix, and I'm going to be very sad. Also, that means we can headbutt Bloodletting, which is great. Yeah, very good. What's the strangest card I've bottled? I have definitely bottled Strike so that I can just discard it with Gambling Chip on turn 1 every time. Pretty sure I've done that. Yeah, I think I've done that. I also owe chat a dad joke for the DNA. Let's see. Why did the cell break up with the DNA? They thought it was too basic. No refunds. Can you remove bottled cards? Generally not. Most forms of removal do not allow you to target a card that's in a bottle. There are a couple ways to do it, though. Energy seems good. Guess I'll Rupture. That's true. Actually, DNA is an acid, but the form of data storage is done via what we call bases, base pairs. That's what I'm making a verbal pun on, base pairs. Blah. Put a Dark Embrace on top again. No, put the Shockwave on top. Guy's already almost dead. Beautiful. Gotta clean fight. Wow. The falling event cannot take a bottled card, but I think Empty Cage can. There's definitely something that can. Maybe the Bonfire Spirits. One of those two. I don't believe Ranwood can. Oh, Astrolabe. Yes, you can Astrolabe bottled cards, I think. But yeah, there are a couple of ways. Hard to tell if that's intentional or not. I think the devs just kind of forgot, honestly, to make it consistent. They just forgot. They forgore. If you transform a bottled card, then you keep the bottle, but there's no longer a card in the bottle, and it does nothing. You guys again. Thought I told you to get out of here. Energy for days. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna headbutt Bloodletting again. Oh my god, this deck is stupid. What have I done? What have I done? $24 damage from feed. Incredible. Actually incredible. So let's go Reaper into Anger into feed. The hell. That was turn 1, by the way. And then turn 2, we stomp. Wow. Smiling Mask for cheap removals? Fiendfire seems potent. Definitely take a Fiendfire. Fiendfire can be a little awkward with Reaper and Feed, but I imagine we play it. Pretty sure we want it. Could be bad, though. Sometimes. Feel No Pain is here. Another Master Strategy is here. This is a rare moment where the Preserved Insect might seem like it's good, but it's actually trash. Wait, what about Shard? Prismatic Shard seems hilarious here. We could find Blade Dance. We could find a lot of things. And because we have Prayer Wheel, we can look at 2 cards per combat, which is actually kind of hype. I think I want this Shard, actually. But let's see what's behind the Feel No Pain first. Ah. Yes, I see. Okay, let's dig a little deeper here. And yeah, I think I will take this. For funsies, we're in a really dominant position here. So let's make it silly. With the Prismatic Shard, we get no Red Skull, no Master Strat. Probably just purge a card, yeah? Oh, I can't afford that. I'm 1 gold short. Wait, no! Terrible. I guess I'll just keep the money then. That's fine. Which boss is my favorite boss in Elden Ring, and why is it Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy? It is Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Fight is awesome. Together. Okay, cultist into feed range, I guess. Perfect. Give me your strength. More card draw. Yeah, this deck is actually just insane. Slapping left and right here. Another new Dex potion. Take a Cool-Headed. Take a Swift Strike. We're going to be offered unusual rare cards. That could be fun. We could get an Apotheosis from Champ. Something you don't usually get offered. I'll skip all this, I think. I don't quite want that Cool-Headed. And, man, the upgrade options are pretty good here. Looking at maybe Seeing Red. Rupture is fun. Rupture is quite fun, too. Screw it. Let's upgrade Rupture. Bad turn one here, with no strength in my hands. Can't play second win without deleting Limit Break. I guess I could just delete Limit Break. Is there anything wrong with deleting Limit Break? I guess not, right? Screw it. Goodbye, Limit Break. And I guess I'll save the Nunchaku energy. Perfect. Just play some powers. Ow. Play more powers? Ow again? Yeah, ow again. And now we're just cooking. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Champ say face slap? That is the name of his move, and I do like to imagine that he shouted it out loud as he did it, like an anime character. Nice, double spot weakness on this turn. Perfect. Oh yeah, I deleted Limit Break. That's right. I did do that. That was me. Yep, I did that. It is time. Oh, yes. The power. Infinite. Tasty. Oh, wow. We get Vault. Vault is alleged to be pretty good. As a card. I bet it's pretty good on this deck, too. And Venom is quaint. Probably not that good. Glass Knife, actually not bad. It's like Twin Strike, but better. Yeah, this is like a better Twin Strike. But only a slightly better Twin Strike. It's like Strike Dummy Twin Strike. But Vault, oh man. Vault seems great here. And Pyramid. I mean, that seems pretty good. Makes... Now the Fiendfire is bad, right? Could also just take energy. Ripper seems like very good energy. And if I draw my whole deck in one turn, do I even need the Amid? Not really. Energy does sound great. Let's take Coffee Dripper. That is the freest Coffee Dripper of all time, indeed. You already have the green key. You could fight many more elites. I actually just want to fight a ton of regular combats. Kind of as many as possible. Because then we get the most cards with the Prismatic Shard. Although getting 999 gold would be pretty sweet. One of these two events. It's also tempting. That would be sweet. Actually, yeah, let's check for that. Go this way to start. Then we can take a whole bunch of regular combats after that. But yeah, I'm hoping. I believe. I believe. Flash, go! I don't even care if I take damage. This deck is just cool. Just a really cool deck. Offering into Vault? Spicy. Interesting timing with Dark Embrace Vault. I've never seen that interaction before. You draw a card and end your turn immediately. Makes sense. Still seems kind of bad, though. In order for feed to give you max health, you have to end the fight with the feed. In the Darklings fight. That's the way to do it. Prepared. Rug Plus. I mean, that card seems good. Yoink. Wreath of Flame is also kind of cool with Reaper. So I'll take a Strength Pot over a Dex Pot. Leg Sweep is also a little tempting. We got Weakened for days, though, right? We have Shockwave. Alright, this is not 999 gold. This is lose 5 max health. Bonk. Mega Bonk. Blade Dance is here. Yes, we got it. Yes. Yes. Blade Dance. Add 3 shivs to your hand. Twice! Double Blade Dance! Let's freaking go. Oh, holy heck. I just closed the game. I got so excited. Trying to get the capture to work. There we go. All right, here we are. We're back. Blade Dance. Blade Dance. Don't click on the close game button. And fight the double Orb Walkers with our double Blade Dance. Let's do it. It's no Mind Bloom, but it's pretty dang good. Oh, yes. There it is. The Blade Dance of Glory. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. You get Ginger, making us immune to weaken. We also get a ton of money. White Noise is very funny, and therefore I will click on it. This could be Random Corruption. It will make an Ironclad power. So this could be Corruption, Barricade, Demon Form, Evolve, Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain, stuff like that. Hell yeah. And now I don't have to go to the shop, although I probably want to. Yeah, I do want to. Where there's a Dark Embrace for sale. Of course there's a Dark Embrace for sale. There's another Offering, which is excellent. And best of all, there is an Orrery here, which will contain 5 card rewards that are all multicolored. So what's in the Orrery? Recursion Plus. Probably another Shrug Plus is good. Limit Break number 2. We take that. Deviform and Caltrops. Those are spicy. Recycle. I'm taking that. Indignation. I'm taking that. I guess I want Deviform as a recycle target. Glorious. Offering is amazing. Exhume is disgusting too. I guess I just take Exhume here. Yeah, give me Exhume. All right, excellent shop. We're now at 45 cards in the deck. Yeah, what is this build even? I'll upgrade this? Think? I don't even know anymore. You know. Or I can just Fiend Fire one of them. Might as well. Kill you. Pretty sure I said at the start of the run that I was just building a giant pile of cards that was going to have combos in it. Pretty sure I said that out loud. Ooh. Alright, White Noise, what do you got? Bald, huh? And Low Dog with a Prime Sub in 7 months. Thank you, thank you. I think Dead Branch would be too much for this deck. We don't want Dead Branch here. Though I don't suppose I would blame you for clicking on it. Indeed. No way to exit Wrath? I just exited Wrath. We're no longer in Wrath now. And I guess we go Elite. Elite, right? We want 2 Elites? Yeah, we want 2 Elites. Let's fight this Elite. Headbutt the spot weakness? No, I can headbutt the bloodletting here. Smash you. Make room for more cards, mainly. Seems to be going well. Okay, Fiendfire would actually just kill. I want to do more than that. Right? Delicious. Score a Maw Bank. Maw Bank's pretty good. Overclock Plus also looks very good because we have Evolve, right? This is awesome. That's a good card right there. You'd love to see it. And then I think I'm going to go this way. Wait, we don't have Evolve, do we? You're right, we don't actually have a real Evolve. That was fake. It was a fake? What I mean is we have White Noise, and White Noise will surely make Evolve. Smile. So I have so many good upgrades. I'm going to recall here. Do the damage. Yes. Seems good. $42 damage shivs. Into feed on turn 1 on Nemesis 2. Got him. Delicious. Get an Akabeko. We get a Warcry Plus. That seems fine. You could take Equilibrium if you want, but whatever. And let's get some more multicolored cards. Why not? Could be able to eat multiple opponents here. I'm just going to Indignation on turn 1, I think. Tasty. Strength would be good here. I guess I'll eat the Spiker. Seems easiest. Ow. One kind of hurt going down. Talk to the Hand Plus. Holy. I want that. Hell yeah, I want that. Do I expect nonsense like this will be easier or harder to achieve in Spire 2? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea. I think with the way they're letting you modify cards mid-run, right? There's ways to add keywords to a card. I have to imagine it's going to be more breakable in some ways. But are you going to be able to make more runs broken? Don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Third Dark Embrace does seem decent as well, just to help us get Dark Embrace early. Kind of down, yeah, sure. Play Devaform this time. Why not? Like noise, what do you got? Metallicize, huh? You can't hurt me, fool. Oh, the blocking. Oh my god, Lord. We have Blade Dance with Talk to the Hand. I just put that together. Dear God. It's quite almighty. Dang. Mega Dang. Just Lucky kind of fits in. Flechettes? Yes! Give me that. Flechettes is hilarious here. Oh my good lord. This is what Ironclad has always wanted in his whole life, is a card that can hit more than 5 times. That's crazy. That is crazy. And Insane for You, thanks so much for the 7 months of support. And I owe the chat a dad joke courtesy of Carillinax. Let's go with an oldie but a goodie for the Halloween spirit. What does a skeleton tile his roof with? Bingles. No refunds. Rampage, huh? White noise will only make red powers, that's right. That is correct. I guess that's where this turn ends. I'm going to recycle the Fiend Fire. Fools think you can hurt me, then you're wrong. You can only temporarily inconvenience me. Well, maybe slightly more than temporarily. Your food fights back. There's the corruption I was talking about. Excellent. Most excellent. Here we go. Launch. Another blood potion. These are fun cards. Glacier Plus, Catalyst, and Skim Plus. Cute. After Image. Yes, get in here, After Image. Hell yeah. This deck needs a Juggernaut so bad. So bad. I would so click Juggernaut instantly here. And I guess I'll add Glacier for fun. For fun. Glug this. I can upgrade After Image? That's really tempting. I want more energy discounts, though. So... let's upgrade this. White noise is fine, too. Timbo Jimbo. Or so they call him. Just vault. We get a whole extra turn here. Time Eater does not attack, but we get a new turn. Want to play Glacier. Company. You have 7 skills. Look at that freaking damage. Holy heck. Godly. Keep it back. Wet with the Prime sub in 2 months. Glad to hear people are loving the content. Always. Is that the way to go? This does 29 times 5. That's too much. Perfect. Perfect. Delicious. Berserk, huh? Tasty. Juanito Taquito, thanks for the Prime sub in 14 months. What an unhinged run, eh? It's pretty absurd. Be a little careful with the powers in this fight, but aside from that, seems pretty good. Play the Devil Form, sure. Can't actually play feed though, right? Foolish. We back for you, feed. Tasty. Good, pretty good. 50. Can we block 50? The answer is hell yeah. Get him. GG. Absolutely clobbered. We're still at full HP. And we're rich. It's ridiculous. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all this card playing? You ready your after image and your 52 card deck of playing cards and deal 2363. Have I been here before? Actually, at 52 cards, we're coming up close to my record of most cards in a winning deck on A20. Which is 58, if I remember correctly. Let's upgrade this. Sentinel seems pretty good. Let's buy a lot of cards, right? None of these relics seem that good anyway. Yeah, let's see if we can get to enough cards. There's 58. Take... Take a fire breathing, I guess. Metallicize. Make it a nice even 60 cards. 60 is pretty sweet. 60's good. And then upgrade 2 attacks or whatever. Oh. Worth it. Incredible. Now there's a clip for you. That was great. Reaper. Sick. That's just sick. Oh, recycle the Sentinel? And get more energy than advertised. That's pretty cool. I've never done that before. Flechettes does huge damage with Akabeko. Go. The power. Oh yeah, now we're really cooking here. Unlimited card draw. I was hoping to exhume feed here. Ooh, doesn't look like it's going to work, though. We can do this, though. I could kill them both right now, but I want to eat them both. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. I guess you have to die now. Wait, you don't die. Unless I strength potion. Then you die. Great. I think it's fine. Alright, well, I can only eat one of them now. That's fine as well. I'll take it. Give me the Happy Flower. Give me the Wallop Plus. Generating block equal to the unblocked damage dealt. I outplayed myself there. I did. I totally did. Alright, doesn't seem like the time to use Indignation here. Gonna be honest. Seems bad. Alright, put Spot Weakness on top. Play the Dark Embrace. And then stop playing cards? I guess I could play Hemo. But how else do we give the heart a chance? Make a point. Sorry, Reaper. I'm also not sorry. Exhume Offering for more energy. I'm going to do that. Nice. And then Glacier. Okay, so we don't full block, but we get a lot of important stuff down. It's going to be easy to block now. Yeah, for sure. Can I headbutt Recycle? I sure can. One Frost Orb is doing his best, okay? Hand is full is a real problem with the play dances. Great. And Legless Alex with 7 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Demon Form. Vault to gain strength from Demon Form. Holy. The power. The absolute power. Oh, yes. The damage. So many cards in this deck. Back to full, thanks. Close enough, anyhow. Or strength. Where's the feed? Yes. And I gotta be at full health. Delicious. And nutritious. GG. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.